come in with just some white and give it, because this is our sunset, we're going to have our light source in here. So I'm just going to bring the light source down at the bottom as close as I can to it. I'm just bringing in some white to give us some and if I like that one I think it's a little bit too much, I can just come back in here and grab a little tan and or a little brown and just kind of tone it down a little bit. Wipe my brush off, grab just white. This is, to me, this is what one of the reasons that I like to paint is I like just the relaxation of doing these little trees. I just find this very relaxing. At this side, let's have some fun. I know why Bob Ross always said happy little trees, because I don't know if the trees were so happy, but I'm pretty sure they were. But I know it makes me happy painting them. And if I feel like I got too much on my brush, you know, on the ends, if I get like a glob at the end of it, you can just roll it and get that excess paint off. You can always, if you thought you needed a little more something, a little more fluid on it, you could put a little water with it. I want to bring this right here. I want to make it a little more on the tree looking. There we go. It just gets a little something. Okay, like this one right here, I know I got a little bit too much white, so I'm just gonna, with my white brush, my white paint, I'm coming in and grab a little bit of brown. And then I think I might have took too much out, so just wipe my brush. I'm not really having to wash it or anything. And I'm just coming in with a tiny little bit more white for that one. So I think I forgot to put a little white and brown on this one, but that's okay. We'll just put a little white here, and that's kind of made it pop out anyway. Too much paint on my brush, just rolling it is what I did. All up here, I put a little, come in here with a little, just a little something, just to give it a little more color. So at this point, I'm going to just grab my white and roll it on my liner brush, and I'm just going to come down and go on the edge. Actually, I'm going to come right in here with just a little bit, just to give it a little something, because I really do like, and I'm doing it oh so almost like you remember that song Butterfly Kisses? That's kind of what you paint like sometimes. You just have to do it so light, like butterfly kisses. I love when my grandkids play with me, and I play with them, you know, just oh so softly kissing or rubbing your eyelashes against each other. It's just so sweet. Okay, I'm going to come in just like I said again, just giving a little life to the tree. Is really what you're doing. You're just giving it a little life. And if you look around, you can see like that right there. I'm going to zoom it in if I can and show you. No, let's see if I can find it now. Right there. Looks like a little knot to me. So I'm just coming in with a little white and just kind of highlight that little knot. Just going out with it. And there. The tree has life now. Okay, so let's go back over to this one and give it some life as well. And so I'm just coming in, rolling my white paint on my liner brush, and I'm going to grab it right along on this side. It's hard sometimes to know exactly where to go with it because you literally have sun on both sides. So you could do both sides too. But I don't like that on there, so I'm probably going to take that off. But I'm going to leave this here white on here. I think I'm going to grab a little bit of this brown with my dirty brush, and I'm just going to come in here and kind of, now I'm just grabbing some brown, and I'm kind of going to on the outside a little bit, just to, I feel like I've got too much of a solid color here, so I want to give it some bark, some different kinds of colors coming in. So that's what I'm just kind of going in with a little brown on the dark side. And you see I'm just, there we had white on my brush, so I'm just putting all kinds of colors in there. I got rid of too much of the white there. So let's just bring them down a little bit right there. Again, just doing little zigzags. We can bring some different textures of white in there. Okay, I'm liking that pretty good. At this point, I'm going to grab some of my green, and I'm going to use a smaller brush if I can. I have a number 10 bristle brush. So I'm going to grab a little bit of black, just a teeny tiny little. a teeny tiny, can you see that? It's so tiny. And the rest of it's green. And I'm just going to come in here and just tap a few leaves on my tree. And I want it darker, so I'm going to get more black. And just put them in a few spots. Got a little too much black there, not enough green going on. And we're just tapping in a few little leaves here and there. A little more black and a little more green. Just putting a few in there. And so I'm just going to do a little more black and a little green, and we're just going to come in here and tap in some spots. And try not to kill the color underneath, but that's why you don't want to sit and smear it. I'm trying just to tap a little bit. And if it comes off more black, that's okay, because we're done played the brown off, I mean the green off, but I'm grabbing some green and black again, and then just come in here with a few leaves. Put a few in here just so it looks so lonely. And we can bring some more back up in here. Doing a few, and I'm just tapping. That's all I'm doing, is just tapping. Actually going to get a little black and a little green, and I'm going to come a little more in here. And I'm just trying to angle it where I think the limbs, because I'm painting upside down for the camera, or for the painting. I'm painting upside down. And we're just putting in a little color here. I think I'm going to go in here with just a few. Okay. Alright, I think I want a little bit more right in here, so that's okay. Of course, we're going to come back with some different colors, so that's going to give us more too. And you know, some of them kind of mix together and just don't want to kill it all. Alrighty, same thing over here. Just a little black, a little green, and then we're going to just do some tapping. A little green, and I got a lot of green. Now, this being a bigger tree, I may want to come out a little bit more, because this is a big tree. I just don't want to kill all my sky underneath my leaves. And I'm on a darker color, so I'm just using a lot of black right now. Okay, and we're just going to make these a little more fuller in here because, like I said, it's a big tree too. I think I want a little bit in here, so I'm going a little black because I'm running low on black and I'm lazy. Okay. Okay, so once we get our other colors, we can determine do we have enough leaves, which I'm looking at some of this and I'm just going to get some, I got a little brown here, I'm just going to put a little green brown in here. And I'm just seeing a few that I would like to put a little more coverage on. One of those times you can actually just do your brush all kind of ways and get some of that paint off of it. I've washed my brush and I've dried it, and I'm just going to pick up just green at this time on my brush, and I'm just start tapping in some of that green color. Doing some of these leaves and just green. And it's going to blend in with some of that black. It's okay. We're not killing all our black or our brown that we put in. We're just adding a little more colors to it. Same way with up here, we're just going to grab green and we're just going to come in and start filling in some with our green. Just tapping. And this is where you decide, do you want a little bit? Do you want a lot? Do you know, you can go as crazy and as wild or as little and as free as you want to be. So this is one of those where you're at is you can spend as little or as long as you want just adding color to your tree. And I don't like the way he did, so let's get him, there we go. And you know, if it's where you think, okay, I've covered up too much of the black, you can always grab a little black and go in there and put a little more black in there. That's why it's called the love of painting. You can do pretty well what you want to do to it if it's your painting.